Cheers. Day 2 of OptiFast breakfast. It's actually rather early in the morning. Alexa, what's the time, please?
The time is 6:13 a.m.
So I'm having this early. I'm not hungry, but I can sip on it and add some ice to it if I want to. And then according to the sheet of paper, it says 7 a.m. OptiFast shake, morning tea, 1 cup of herbal tea, cucumber sticks. So I'll probably just have a cup of coffee. No cucumber sticks. I don't really feel like it. And I'm going to try some OptiFast soup today. It also says that I can have 1 cup of salad with diet dressing and some water. Afternoon tea, miso soup and water. For dinner, OptiFast shake, 1 cup of stir-fried vegetables, plus ginger, garlic, soy sauce, and a tablespoon of oil and water. Supper, diet jelly if I want to. But I don't think by 8 p.m. I'm normally sound asleep. I don't normally stay awake. So just sharing day 2 of OptiFast. So I'll get back to you shortly. Because for now, I'm going back to bed. It's far too early for one to be up. Good morning, fellow YouTubers. How are we this morning? This is not my first take this morning. I have been up and about. I was actually up at 6 o'clock, 5:30, 5:45, something like that. But my son had already got his lunch ready the night before, so he packed his bag, he got his uniform ready. So aren't I a lucky mum to have a son like that? So excuse my... And yes, I bought him a cafe this morning. It's a skinny latte with 2 stevias that I have here at home. I treated myself this because I really did feel like something sweet. And I'm 2nd day into it, so I thought, what's the better thing than having a latte? A cup of coffee I'm allowed, milk I'm allowed, so I had skinny milk, although a dietitian did tell me once there was less sugar in full cream milk. But I'll just stick to the diet milk. If the dietitian tells me otherwise, then she tells me otherwise. So it's been really crap on the GC lately. Don't know whether I can focus too well in at the day it is, but it's grey skies and it's meant to be raining and blah 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 and blah blah blah. So that's one thing I wanted to talk to you about today is my short videos. You've probably noticed I've been doing a lot of short ones lately. I've been trying to install this WD brand 4 terabyte hard drive, external hard drive, but I just not having any luck and I just can't be bothered doing it. So I figured while I was in hospital, if they had internet, I'd try and do it, because I really want something. I mean, I can use my iPhone, but I really want to recall my full experience through the bariatric surgery process, like the OptiFast that I've started now. Joel's. I probably would have had McDonald's. If I could have had McDonald's, I probably would have had my normal sausage and egg muffin and a pancakes. But I can't, I won't, and that's okay, because this is one thing that I am extremely so excited about. You know, as a kid, you used to be excited about Santa Claus. and the presents under the tree the next day. But my Christmas present this year is bariatric surgery. So I'm glad that I chose to go down that path. It's not an expensive path. It is an expensive path, I should say. One of which my health insurance can't pay, but the government have agreed to help me out somewhat. So that's fantastic because I suffer a great deal of pain. On the pain side of things, and I don't even know whether I've already talked to you about this, so I could be going over something but anyway, it doesn't matter. I can look back at this and I can say to myself, oh my golly geez, look how repetitive she was, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, brain fog set in again. So Cymbalta, used as an antidepressant, but for myself it's used as nerves. Now I haven't had any electric shocks down my leg at all since my second dose, and that was yesterday morning. So I had my second dose yesterday morning and I haven't had any sciatica, like sort of nerve pains or electric strikes down my leg since then. I have been a bit naughty and I have been taking them one in the morning, one at the night. Yes, I'm extremely tired from them, but my operation is less than 13 days away. So, you know, I'm not really concerned, but I will get the approval tonight off the doctor. I have read the instructions from the company that Cymbalta give you in the actual package. I've read those details, and I mean, you can take even 60 milligrams in the morning. You can take as much as up to 120, I believe, but you've got to divide it into a morning, into a night thing. But I don't think I need that much, especially if the 30 milligrams is working already, but I am taking it twice a day. So I just need to get the doctor's approval with that now so that it can go into my Webster pack prior to my bariatric surgery. So that's it really in regards to the surgery. We've had some rain and as you can notice, I'll try and point at the thing that's yellow. We're still living here and the new tenants are very concerned about it. I just want to live here in peace until we go, to be honest. We recently found out that they were the guys that complained about us having 2 cars and us always parking there. But the thing is, legally, even a complex has to allow so many car spaces for disabled people. George he's in a wheelchair and he's a specially modified car. So I don't know what's going to happen after we leave, but to be honest with you, I don't really care. Our house is going to be built in about 5 months. Daughter will come live with us, and then when her house is finished being built, which you won't believe it, it's 4 houses down, which is probably too close, but it's on a corner block, so yeah. And she's got some friends moving in with her. It's a 4-bedroom place, so she'll get a great deal of help with her mortgage, which is fantastic. We had all intentions of her staying here, seeing as we own the property, but we decided to sell. We sold like that. We got our asking price, which was fantastic. Plus, George is keeping some of our internal stuff. I mean, our lounge is a shit house. I don't know why he would want things like that, but we just gave these things to him for free because he's moving from you can just wait. I think he wants a treat because she did a poo-poo this morning. Could you just possibly wait, please? It's such a nice, warm, cool day out here, and I like to enjoy it while we can. Yeah, right. I'll be in soon, okay? Just be patient. Just be patient. Wait there. Wait there. On the mat. On the mat. Good girl. Stay there. Don't get dirty. Stay there. I won't be too much longer anyway because I've got to keep this under 15 minutes so I can upload it to YouTube. Any longer than that, then I don't have the capacity at the moment until I get that external hard drive fixed. So going back to George, he's disabled, so he's going to make some modifications, I think, in regards to the front door so he can get in and out with his wheelchair. It's perfect for him. He's having a chair lift installed at the stairs, which is quite amazing because they're like $17,000 to have a stair lift added, but well worth it. He's a big bloke anyway. He's a vet and he is a lawyer as well. So that's why he's stirring up some trouble in that complex, and I don't like to stir up any trouble considering we're going and he's coming in. He has to live here. So he wants to become apparently a part of the body corporate. I am going inside because Bambi can't wait. He wants to be part of the body corporate, and apparently at the moment, sorry for my nose view and my little eye view, and apparently at the moment what's happening is they're undergoing some changes in relation to the body corporate. So there you go. Good old George is coming to town, which is good stuff. So I'm just glad we sold the house. I'm just glad that things happened the way they should have happened, and I don't care what happens from now on. They can really go to buggery as far as I'm concerned. They're all troublemakers, and I had no idea that house even had the inkling to actually complain until the Indian bloke lived there and his daughters. So, I mean, they're in a household with 4 cars. She has a daughter who owns a car. He has 2 daughters. I believe the youngest one is on her L's and the oldest one drives. She's on her P's. Well, that's what I saw the other day when she drove the car. They both look very much alike, but they're not. It's definitely not alike, that's for sure. Yeah, so they're a house of four cars. What else is there to say? The new bloke next door here, I think he's a bit upset because when we explained to George what had happened here, because we want to keep him in the loop of everything that happens, and plus he's a lawyer, so he's going to come in great handy. But what had happened is our neighbours, when you're at our front door looking in, our neighbours to our left complained about the car situation. Now, I am disabled. When someone is driving the car for me, I can get out of the front and that person can then repark the car, which I love, right? It's a great idea. However, that can't always happen. It doesn't always happen because it's impossible. There's no car spaces. The manager, who doesn't even live on the property, his daughter does, will park in people's driveways while they're at work. But not only that, he will park in the visitor spots, leaving no car spots for visitors, which is a load of crap because he's a manager of the property, but he doesn't manage it. He does not manage the property. Oh, well, he does. He pretends to take pool tests and things like that, but he doesn't. He doesn't at all. Look, he's a load of crap, and to be honest, he's a liar too. He lied to us about our owners that had kids that were damaging not just our cars, they were damaging other cars in the property. And I never realised this until people started to come up to me and say, listen, we've heard that the people up the road from you guys their kids have been destroying cars. And I said, well, I can only tell you about what they did to our cars, not to anyone else's, even though I have heard that it has impacted on other people. And I told this particular person and they were dumbfounded. They told me that Graham brought them into the townhouses, and that explains perhaps why they got away with what they got away with at first. But the thing is, we kept on it, and I couldn't sleep at night. I could not sleep at night with the thought that either because I'd told the kids off, the repercussions, number one. Number two, oh shit, sugar. I dropped this bottle and I thought it was a goner for. Holy bajolies. I'm trying to tidy up as I talk to you, but it's a bit hard in my house. Very hard actually in my house. So we were thinking of the repercussions, you know, what they were going to do, what they were up to. Another thing that happened one day is I went to get all my washing off the line, and there were all these white little spots, and I thought, you know, it would have had to have been the birds, because bird poop does bleach. Bat poop is known to bleach, those type of clothes, like, you know, that type of clothing. But the thing is, it didn't keep happening, and I noticed it on the other people's clothing. So what I had guessed had happened, and same with the lawyer for the body corporate, someone snuck up the back and has sprayed a bit of bleach on our clothes, but also accidentally hit their clothes. So I don't know. And next door does get to the social gatherings on the Friday and the Saturdays, whichever day they occur on. And I suppose, you know, Sky would have had, well, she used to go down. She used to take some food down for everyone, like, you know, nibbly. She had kids that swam as well, 2 girls. And the thing is, the girls, to look at them, you wouldn't have noted that they were little shits. But this is how little shits they were. And I don't think anyone ever got told about this. We only got told about it because George got in contact with the body corporate solicitor and said, listen, this and this is incorrect and blah, blah, blah. We need to get it fixed in ASAP. Now, we had nothing to do with these things, by the way, people. But what had happened is then, oops, the ball started rolling and things started to get fixed. But they're now out of here, hallelujah. They can't stir up any more bullshit, which is great, excuse my language. But they can't stir up any more dust. And I'm thankful for that, because I couldn't sleep at night. That's what I was getting at. I could not sleep at night because I was scared of the repercussions. Repercussions in possibly burning down the house, robbing the place, coming in and doing something wrong to the house, or, you know, things like that. So these are jobs my son needs to be doing, and these are jobs that are tiring me out. So I'm going to leave you now because it's over 15 minutes, and I'll be back before you know it. Bye for now. Hey y'all, got my little breathing machine on. I am actually going back to bed. These tablets are really taking it out of me, unfortunately. You could probably hear. Oh dear me, I just can't handle them, to be honest. But I'm going to stick by them because they are helping with my nerve pain. I've been getting shocks of electricity down my left leg from my gluteus maximus, my bottom cheek, right down to my heel. And guess what? Since I've been on the medication, I haven't. I'm sorry, pardon me. For lunch, I had the Optifast soup, chicken soup, I actually had to mix in 2 sachets of it with water. It wasn't too bad. And it was sort of filling. It is sort of filling. I'm sort of off it anyway because I'm not feeling well. So day 2 might be easier than as usual. Well, one more day to go and then I've got through it. So I just want to let you guys know, give you an update. Yep, I've been sweating, so I've changed my old hospital scrubs. Okay, so that's about it. Good night for everyone. And I will probably vlog again this afternoon, depending on my ability to. After all, and what do I say? Bye for now, BFN.